Yeah,
so is there a butting of heads between theistic Satanists and LaVey Satanists?
I would say so, yeah. And that's been perpetuated too with the advent of TST and the people who are generally drawn to their ranks. And I think it goes back to as soon as one of these organizations tries to gain quote unquote legitimacy in the mainstream, they feel like they have to run away from Satan. They can't dare admit that they actually believe in something that might not be scientifically proven yet. So now they have to take up this whole different argument and stance based around not believing in Satan.
Well, I think most of them don't. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think it's a thing where they're like, we don't want to admit this. I think they're really just atheists who are doing this to like get the nativity out of the courthouse or whatever.
Well, yeah, and I don't want to, throw shade on anybody, but I'm kind of going to have to because you're asking the question.
Oh, yeah, no, please throw all the shade.
Yeah, shade it up.
Yeah.
COS
No,
did
but seriously, I'm sure there's a conflict. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, COS did a lot in the early days to legitimize being able to be a Satanist and not just think that people murder babies, which is still something that exists. Like, I mean, whenever I wrote Hats, there wasn't a lot of stuff out there to just say we're not criminals and scum and people who are going to, kill babies. That's not who we are. These days, it's a lot better in that regard, but there are still some people who believe that. COS pioneered being able to be an open Satanist. We'll never be able to take that away from them. And I love a lot of the writings of Anton LaVey. He had a massive impact on my younger life. But at the same time, these people are not like, theistic Satanists. And they will not stand up to, I don't think, inspect the lessons close enough to really uphold the ideals that would be considered satanic. And that was a big reason why I wrote my second book, is to kind of start to establish those things that need to be commonly held, that this is what Satanism means and stands for. And I did try to keep that olive branch open because I believe that your view of Satan should change over the course of being a Satanist. Otherwise, like if you figured it out on day one and your view is never going to change, you're not really doing too much work. You're just kind of, believing what you read from day one. And that's what it's all about. But in the case of TST, Satanic Temple, they're purely a political activist organization. That's all I view them as. And time after time, their actions have proven that out, where they will go against satanic belief and it almost pervert satanic belief to achieve their agenda of, political activism.
That's what I was talking about. And
that's straight down to the coloring book for kids that so against satanic belief, it's not even funny, to perverting Baphomet, removing the tits, removing anything that makes it hermaphroditic and symbolistic of dualism and everything that's understood about it, and turning it into a male figure with, again, kids looking up at him lovingly, which, it's just not something we do. We let people get to an age old enough that they can make an informed decision, actually study, and not be just, converted into a religion that's supposed to be nice to them. That it's just time and time again, they've shown that they're willing to deviate from what kind of established satanic practice would say.
Yes, I'm Petey Wheatstraw, the devil's son-in-law.